My grandparents were married for 77 years, and she worked the whole time. He always said he chose her because he saw that she was such a hard worker. Now, when they met, she was 13 and still in school. She was in 7th grade, and he was 18 working construction at her school. They married 2 years later, and she always worked beside him on the farm, and she did most of the work in their business later on. Plus, she did all the household work, the cooking, the cleaning, the dishes, the childcare, while he sat on his butt waiting to be served.
Imagine yourself at 16 in 7th grade, and you basically got groomed by an 18-year-old boy who sees you as a commodity, just for the simple view as being the hard worker. He didn't get impressed by her looks, her personality, her identity, even her accomplishments. He didn't ask her what her goals in life were, her views around her world and herself. He simply took her to marry, and so it begins a lifelong decades of involuntary servitude, where she sacrificed her own needs and wants to cater to a grown-ass boy without receiving anything in return. She couldn't escape. She couldn't have any decisions regarding her identity, her voice, and her rights as a woman. Back then, women in the US didn't have any options, with no opportunities and no autonomy over their own bodies and choices. Meanwhile, her husband took all her credit and was reaping her benefits. She was conditioned to live this way, invisible, as a ghost, with no voice or opinions, with no feelings whatsoever, no sympathy, where the only job is being a housekeeper, an incubator, and a mule. This is what patriarchy looks like. Now, just imagine if she would live in 2026. At her age of 16, she will be focused on learning new skills like sports, music, creative arts like painting. Perhaps she would love math and science, and seeing this famous astronaut, Christina Koch, as her inspiration to go further. Perhaps she would love comics and sci-fi and horror, that she developed skills to create beautiful and original costumes for a Comic-Con. She has a lot of possibilities in her future because she has her own voice, her choices, her dreams, and goals. Because being trapped with a person that actually doesn't value her is out of the question. Ladies today have seen their stories, horror stories of their grandmothers and great grandmothers about their experience of being married to a person that actually don't value them. They don't respect them, and actually, they don't love them. This is a cautionary tale. I cannot say that marriage is bad, but what I say is the right man would do anything in his power to make you feel comfortable, to make you feel safe, to respect you, to honor you, and more importantly, to support you on your dreams, hopes, and goals. That is all. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit and follow on my TikTok, subscribe on my YouTube channel, and listen to my podcast, Missing the Boss, on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you listen to it.